Love Center News, keeping you informed on what's happening this week in your ministry.
We are delighted to have you at the Love Center. Our prayer is that today's experience will be precise, real, and clear. Welcome home.
Save the dates for these special events as they will occur the rest of this year here at the Love Center.
Please join us at the Love Center on Tuesdays at 6 a.m. as we seek the Lord concerning our families, the ministry, our nation, and the world.
These are the things that we are keeping in prayer this week at the Love Center.
During the week, we will stay close to God through our daily devotions and studying the Word on Wednesdays at 7 p.m. and Saturdays at 10 a.m.
Tune in on Sundays at 6 p.m. for the Shake the Nations broadcast with Pastor Byron L. Broussard on Shabbat Radio. You can download the Shabbat Radio app from the Google Play or App Store via iTunes. Thank you for supporting Pastor Byron Broussard and Love Life Ministries. All children from 6 weeks to 4 years must go to the nursery during worship. This year, continue to be an active part of the worship, work, and witness of the Love Center. Stay tuned for more details.
Please help us to spread the message and ministry of the Love Center through our social media outlets on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. And always be an active part of taking this love to the whole world.
This has been Love Center News, keeping you informed.
Aretha Louise Franklin is one of the most honored female singers of the last 50 years. With 18 Grammy Awards and 45 top hits, Franklin is often referred to as the Queen of Soul, but she can sing anything from jazz and blues to pop and opera. Franklin hit superstardom in the late 60s and early 70s with hits like Natural Woman, Think, and I Never Loved a Man. Born in 1942 in Memphis and raised in Detroit, Franklin was a musical prodigy.
Smokey Robinson tells a great story of going to the Franklin's house and hearing this incredible voice in the other room and hearing this incredible piano being played in the other room. Walks in there and can't believe, just absolutely cannot believe it's from a child.
Franklin's musical roots lie in the Detroit church, where her father, Reverend C.L. Franklin, one of the most legendary African-American preachers in the country, presided.
He was friends with people like Martin Luther King Jr., and so Aretha really grew up in the thick of the civil rights movement with some of the biggest and most iconic figures of that time.
And it was Franklin's interpretation of the Otis Redding song, Respect, that gave the civil rights movement an anthem.
You couldn't find a more socially relevant record, certainly of the African-American persuasion, than Respect. It summed up everything that was going on.
When you think she recorded numerous other hits throughout the 70s, like Rock Steady, I Say a Little Prayer, and Spanish Harlem. In 1980, Franklin co-starred in the Blues Brothers movie and signed with legendary producer Clive Davis, a partnership that produced 3 number-1 hits, Freeway of Love, Who's Zooming Who, and I Knew You Were Waiting. Aretha Franklin has been a central figure in American culture for 5 decades, starting in 1968 when she appeared on the cover of Time, to 1987 when she was the first female artist inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, to singing at the inauguration of President Barack Obama.
you can't not love Aretha. She's like one of those quintessential sounds of America, like the Beatles, like the Stones, like Louis Armstrong, and then there's Aretha.
Hear the sound of expansion for Love Center, for Love Center, for Love Center. I hear a sound that God is getting ready to expand.